and welcome to Justice and Social Action. My name is Ken Miles, and it's an honor to be a part of DLE and the leadership team at DLE. We're welcoming everyone from far and wide to today's conversation, as we are in conversation with Senator Jabari Brisport. And Jabari is a longtime friend, someone that I've seen in the community, showing up in all the ways for the community, back since, over a decade plus of advocacy. He currently represents New York's 25th State Senate District. For those that may not know Brooklyn as well, that includes Fort Greene, Boerum Hill, Red Hook, Bed-Stuy, Sunset Park, Gowanus, and Park Slope. And so we are honored to be in conversation, to talk about community, to talk about action, to talk about what needs to happen to sustain change in the communities that we care so much about, both in Brooklyn and across New York City. And so it's an honor to introduce the senator, as well as Pastors Andrew and Pastor Gabby from Double Love, to have leaders in conversation to talk about what's needed now, where we're headed, where we've been, and what the future is for the communities that we all care about and all are inspiring to move to action and to continue the transformation that's so urgently needed. So with that being said, would love to turn it over for the conversation. Thank you for joining us. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and welcome on behalf of Double Love Experience.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Ken. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome to our Justice Lecture. We are just thrilled. We're just thrilled to begin this conversation together. So I'm going to ask everyone a favor, if you would. If you're watching us right now, please be sure to go ahead and share this stream. We want to make sure that people, as they are going throughout their Saturday morning, can get involved and get active in this conversation. But I believe we are ready to go. Pastor Andrew, can you kick us off?
Yeah, super excited for this conversation and the Q&A. I think it's going to be a really great time. And again, Senator Brisport, I really appreciate you joining us. Let's maybe get into it this way. Would love if you could kick us off by talking a bit about what you see as the role of the norms in public life, the kind of why that undergirds, for instance, the push for deeply affordable housing, or the push for making sure children have the resources, the supports, the opportunities they need to thrive. What's the why and the role of values that kind of undergirds how you look at public life?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Okay. Sorry, I had
we had a little glitch. So, but I think we can hear you better now.
Okay, perfect. Good. I was worried for a second. So again, I was just saying thank you for having me. This is really exciting, and I just want to start by saying we are fighting an uphill battle in a mentality of America that's like an "I got mine" mentality, right? We live under a capitalist society, and under capitalists, it's like I got mine. Let me figure out my own thing. And let me just make sure I'm secure. And if you don't have it, that's your problem. That's a very prevailing notion throughout our society. And spirituality, any faith people practice, it asks you to connect to something bigger than yourself, and asks you to see the humanity in others, and recognize that if others are hurting or if others are suffering, that is your suffering too. That your pain is my pain as well. And it is through that lens that we start to realize that when people are unhoused, when they do not have a roof over their head or a place they can call home, that's not their problem. That is our problem. When there is unemployment and people can't find a job when they want a job, that is not just their problem. That is all of